What is up, my beautiful, amazing, lovely people of the blockchain universe to the blockchain basement? We have a massive week ahead of us. The end of the week, a crypto summit at the White House. We're going to be going over who is likely to be in attendance, who is in control of the next major shift in a financial revolution, folks. This is a beautiful day to be in crypto. It appears we are back. Indeed, our bags are pumping pretty nicely. I'm going to pay attention to some of the laggards here, see what might be losing ground, see what really hasn't recaptured those key levels. That's going to matter a lot when it comes to increasing our bags into the future. Got my homie on the sticks, Mr. Isaac.
Yo.
It's an exciting day, isn't it?
It is an exciting day.
We're going to, after the show, we're going to be picking up something. What are we going to go pick up?
We're picking up an AR-15
man.
my name.
It's a huge day.
It's a huge day, everybody.
We're cutting them from the right cloth down here in the basement. Welcome on, welcome all to the show. Let me see if I can see here. Someone asked me why I wear sunglasses inside. First of all, because I'm cool as fuck.
Fat.
Second of all, because I can send and receive messages and hear what people are sending me on these glasses. And I get a lot of messages. It's become a little bit overwhelming since things have been going so well. And I have to stay on top of stuff. So who is in the chat here? BitLab, grateful for the blockchain basement. Thank you very much. Cindy Van Hetkar. Deucey Does Crypto, my man. Jose, Andrew, Catch Them All. Catch Them All. Dude, all we got is we have a few extra larges, a few larges. I don't have any regular smalls, man. I'm just going to have to send him some extra larges. You're just going to have to, his gal is like a smaller, just petite, you know, and I got nothing for her. We had an order come through the basement hit merch. I'm going to stop shilling hit merch.
Please stop.
Because the orders keep coming in. It's all on Isaac. You know, we're a thin crew these days. So we'll do what I can. That guy, what's up? Brian D. Nick Dunn. Always love seeing Nick Dunn. John Boy. K-Jam, of course. Matthew King. And K-Day. Willis Wilsford. You will maybe see me crash out on the show. Maybe. I'll get this process started right now here. This is my good stuff here. I don't know if anyone knows, but Bucked Up is one of the best pre-workouts out there. It's got deer antler velvet in it.
Sounds good.
Natural chaos ingredient that I do enjoy taking. The methylene blue, been going great. My pee is indeed dark blue, looking like Gatorade. So let's get into the charts here. Let's see what's going on here. Bitcoin looking pretty feisty. You know what? Isaac, I hate everything about myself. This thing just about came to the POC, and I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. This is a brand new account I started. It's up to about 2.5K from yesterday's moves. My trigger finger is getting awful itchy. I love trading these ranges that we're stuck in right now. Really at large, when you look at this thing, the grander picture of it, the POC on the 30-minute time frame sitting at about $85,000. So I'm not going to be shocked if we come back down to that. In kind of a little iffy trade in this kind of volume, like empty range that you can see if you're really, really backed up on it. I mean, there is a bit of a shelf, you know, where it's at right now. But at large, what I find terrifying is the Bitcoin dominance.
Indeed.
Bitcoin dominance is continuing on up. So thankfully, I'm isolated to the alt pain in general, because the main bags are Chainlink, Ondo, and Aerodrome. Aerodrome is actually the biggest laggard in that comparison, but I know the TVL, all the things are happening still on Aerodrome, so I'm not horribly worried about that. Would you long or short right now, Brian D? I am not in the mood to short this market. Really, on this grander time frame for Bitcoin on the daily, you know, we got the massive scam wick up and down, as you can see.
You are banned!
We already had one, huh?
Yeah, we already had one because Deucey wants to put the hit merch freaking link in the chat. Stop it.
God bless. God bless Deucey. You know what? Deucey holds down our Discord, man. I need to get back in there. Like, I was in there last week or the week before. I got to get back in there and just do my mind dump. And get more active. I might start streaming in there. My trading streams might actually just end up going in the Discord. So here it is. You have massive scam wicks down, massive wick up, massive wick down, and then another kind of leftover tail here. I am thinking that we're going to run our heads back into this kind of 93, 94 spot in the median turn. There will be chop on the way up, in my opinion. but reclaiming this upward trend line is definitely something that we got to pay attention to. And then the next stop, we'll be watching this 101 level. So the main levels I'm watching right now, 94.5 and then 101.5. But no, I do not feel like shorting this. I'm not in the bear camp. I told Sin City he was in the wrong yesterday. I was right. It's okay because you know what? You don't win every trade. Sin City Crypto, they do a great job. I'm looking forward to hanging out with those guys in Vegas too. The biggest excited mind picture that I have in my brain is the pool with the Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
Talking about Bitcoin to all these people that are out there gambling on the slot machines. We're just printing money on the blockchain. It's no big deal. How much? I almost read that out loud. Catch them all. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Speaking of crash out, man, you know, it's been I've been having to deal with quite a bit. It's been quite entertaining. Am I free yet? Yes, barely.
Yeah, next one you're getting.
We got to get a Vegas get together for everyone in the basement too.
Yeah.
Now, we should add Al Green to the band button with Mike Johnson. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
You know, that'd be fun. All right, so we got a lot of news to go over though. And you know what? Mainly, if this price, I got to make my kind of line in the sand here. I think while I'm streaming, I wouldn't be comfortable entering along unless we hit this thick volume node right here at about 85K. So if it does, sure, there I go. Now, here's something from Honey. Found something interesting on Bitcoin. It seems like Bitcoin puts in a bottom by faking out below the one-day exponential moving average of 200, triggering algorithms and shaking people out that bid that EMA. Didn't have much data, but we did see the same thing last year in Q3. July, a -8 move. In August, -18%. In September, -12.
Is that negative or is that just the dash to show what?
Maybe that was the dash, huh?
Yeah.
That a good correction.
I just wanted to double check.
No, I like that. But it is kind of cool when you visualize this. So we pop below that EMA a few times, make people give up. And the multiple times of dipping below this EMA, this was right at about, was it 60K?
Yeah.
There was a lot of people giving up when this was happening. A lot of people were like, oh, no, that's the early top. We accomplished the previous all-time high. It's all downhill from here. Wrong. And really, we were looking at it yesterday. I'm not going to be surprised to see 2 or 3 more shakeouts that make people think that they're crazy for holding crypto as we move forward through the year. Even with the Friday great announcement that's coming, I'm sure that it's going to be solid. Is 10,000 Chainlink enough? Yeah, I think you're going to be okay. Like, I think you have to be holding more than 1,000 to be in like the top, like 8 or 9%, I believe.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people don't understand. Like, we that hold a lot of these good altcoins, it's not all over the place. Most of the people are into Bitcoin. Really, there's, single digit investor interest into Bitcoin at this time, right? So when we get consolidated and you start zooming in on the chain links, the Ondo bags, holding a big bag of these things, not too common in the crypto space. So yes, I think 10,000 chain links should be just fine. Benjamin Cowan, ADP, non-farm payrolls, the actuality was 77,000. Estimated double that just about, and the prior was 183. So a lot of pain, honestly, on the payroll side, not looking too great for non-farm payrolls. Even more reasons for the market to turn over. Trump's 6D chess forcing the Federal Reserve into a pivot moment is upon us. We do have some data on this, actually some good posts about it. I'll pull it up here real quick. Here's just this one. U.S. labor market coin guide worsening. And you know what? We're going to have him on the show. God bless him. Mm-hmm. He's good at Bitcoin TA for sure. I think he's still having to kind of come around to the fact that Trump is his president. Maybe. I don't know. We're going to have a talk with Mr. Coins Guide on the show today, live. Not today, but soon. Now, what I really feel like is happening is Trump is helping basically cause this short-term pain in the market to cause the Federal Reserve to essentially cut rates, to institute this quantitative easing. Now, this is Pentoshi talking about it. 10-year bonds are dropping, inflation slowing, the market dropping along with it. We discussed the possibility a month or two ago of him forcing the Fed to take action. Stocks are being sold, bonds being bought, mortgage rates come down ever so slightly. Not a huge pullback on mortgage rates as of yet. Housing market has indeed been frozen, with even more inventory being put on the markets like nothing is moving. I believe it's something like the worst home sales in 10 to 15 years. This will allow for refinancing mortgages, but also refinancing U.S. debt at lower levels and bringing down the cost. Credit card costs, auto loans, housing, you name it. The consumer wins. Yes, your coins went down a bit, but we care more about the consumer than the coins, right? He simply causes that short-term pain in the markets, and then they have a 100% recovery rate. It's kind of funny. Alex Becker, bro, the consumer can eat my ass. My bags should be priority number one for Uncle Sam. What the fuck? I didn't vote for this shit. You know what, Alex Becker? Be more than a single issue voter, right? Yeah. Think bigger. Byzantine General, all these people, they're heavily overexposed Solana meme coin bags. Just feeling bad. With all due respect, my coins didn't go down a bit. You know what? It is what it is. You know, you're buying highly volatile assets. There's extreme uncertainty in the markets. You don't get the squeeze without the risk. That's it. I saw Nick Cannon launched a meme coin.
Be careful, it's another rug.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't rugged yet. It does.
It will.
In general, the Nick Cannon thing looks better than most. It's still going to rug. So just keep that in mind. Now, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says President Trump will unveil a Bitcoin reserve strategy at the White House Crypto Summit. This is coming up this Friday. I'm definitely going to be live streaming this for sure. Maybe we just dual stream with Josh, because I know he'll be up live streaming as well. Yeah. That's going to be a big, big moment. And you know what? It's probably going to be super exciting on the way there. Then you'll see the sell the news dorks. They'll be like, I told you, now we go back down to 60, 40K because it's all over. There's nothing else to look forward to. If you have the mindset that there's nothing to look forward to as the United States is announcing a Bitcoin strategic reserve, you don't deserve the gains that are to come. You really, really don't. So just keep that in mind. Within this, Trump may also roll back Canada and Mexican tariffs tomorrow, U.S. Lutnick Secretary says as well. So the tariff, the tug and pull, you're going to be tariffed. You're not going to be tariffed. Psych. This is the Trump style, man. And my Arculus is dragging me down with my link bag. There you go. Only got 200 links. Still 200 links. That's at least a good. That's a small bag. I mean, I don't want to call it small. I mean, what is
not really small?
$15 times 200. You know?
Yeah.
Not necessarily the smallest thing in the world.
Do the math.
But you know what? I mean, I've been building this Chainlink bag for multiple cycles. I don't, downplay anyone that's just DCAing and only has a few hundred tokens. At least you're putting skin in the game, and at least you're front running these world institutions. My God. Now, Jim Cramer says that he does not see a trade deal on the horizon and that optimism might be misplaced. His takeaway on auto tariff issues, thinking that Commerce Secretary Lutnick's optimism might be misplaced. I do not see a deal on the horizon, thus solidifying it shall happen, because Mr. Jim Cramer tells us the exact opposite of what the world is going to do. Bitcoin kind of pumping. Where are we at? God, we're at 80. Oh, God, we're trying to do 89. What is this? 89.8? Shit, boy. Ooh. Okay. We're trying to pump. We're trying to pump right now. Yesterday was so exciting. I had multiple accounts on like full port.
35x leverage.
No big deal. I did flash closes, so I put those up on the Twitter account there for you. Also, make sure you're following me. What am I doing?
I don't know, man. Make
sure you're following me on Twitter at Druth Crypto. And also, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. 75,100 subscribers.
Beautiful.
We're ticking up. We're ticking right on up, and it's really all because of you guys supporting us, sharing the links, share each other's links. You know what I mean? If you see a guy's post or a gal's post that you recognize from the chat here, share their stuff. Send it. Alex was joking, watched him. He said, what Trump's doing. Willis only has 100,000 Chainlink. I'm so sorry about you.
Dude, that's such a small bag, bro.
That's how those meme coin cabal people try to act too. They're like, I only have like 1 million in this coin. It's like some project with like 20K in liquidity, right? So they could dump the whole thing for did you ban someone?
No, I didn't ban Cali Crypto, dude.
Where
I
is
looked
he?
in the freaking You know how DC had that issue with people being like randomly blocked and banned from chatting?
Oh yeah.
That's what happened with Cali Crypto, dude. And I can't figure
not
it
in
out.
our chat, right?
No, in our chat. I can't figure it out.
In our chat?
I can't figure it out.
What? Dude, we got to figure
Cali
that out.
Crypto, dude, so it's backwards.
No, that's not good. That's not good. We got to make sure that doesn't happen. Now, Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill has been placed on a notice of intent for today. Looks like the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve is getting much more love than any other state in Texas, which is a great starting point for this because they are a massive, massive economy. Even in comparison to other countries across the world, the starting point, seeing it go down in Texas is something very, very healthy for the outlook of the strong. It's not, I feel like the U.S. is going to approve this. It's just going to be a fight. There's going to be a lot of red tape to go through. But really, you know, seeing Texas move on it, you're going to see California pull their head out of their ass at some point or another and do it. Now, I like reading this chat. Drew, can I have your quick thoughts on Well? Are you still holding one? Yes, I am still holding. Moonwell has some interesting things. Let's go to DeFi Llama and check on Moonwell. The main thing I'm watching on Moonwell is the DeFi Llama involvement because like it's at 2.5 cents right now, so I'm down from my initial entry point, re-entry point rather. So let's see here, Moonwell. So the market or the TVL coming down to a slight degree. Let's see here. Where is this? So revenue actually is still in the millions. Fees, 20 million. Liquidity looking decent. Yeah, I mean, I still feel like we're fine. It's actually funny because the TVL is going up on that small little spike there.
Yeah.
And then you have the price just continuing. This is people just giving up their bags on good product. And that's why, like, when I saw the Solana ecosystem, it is still going through what it has been going through. I got even more stories. Pump.fun is not doing well. When I see that exhaustion, people are going to sell overvalued bags because they just think all altcoins are the same. I've consolidated down to altcoins with true value. So there it is. You just have to keep in mind that you don't want to get too stretched thin when things are looking overextended. And you really have to, be thoughtful about the altcoins that you're getting into because there is pain to be experienced in altcoins. That's why vast majority of my bags are in 5 different coins, and then I have a bunch of small plays. Russian government, though, not taking even a small play on Bitcoin. They're confirming that it has no plans to add Bitcoin to its strategic reserve, despite growing global interest in Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Kind of an interesting move. Didn't expect to see this happen. Is this Russia trying to play hard to get?
Maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. Nick's last post. Oh, and Nick is calling me. Hold on. Let me put him on. Nick, you're live on air. What's up, baby?
I know I'm live on the air. Dude, we're breaking 90K. I need to know what the volume profile is because,
the volume profile?
Where are we going to teleport to if we break, 92?
All right, let's take a look. And I'll look at your post here. People are saying I got to look at your post.
It's pretty revolutionary.
All right.
I didn't believe when I see it. So,
all right.
I'll listen live.
Okay. All right. Live. Let's look at the volume profile first. All right, I'll talk to you in a sec. Volume profile first, and then Nick's post here. So let's go in.
Oh, this is interesting.
Let's go in here. We got to look at this on. I want to look at this really backed up. Let's let it load. All right. So 92 is like this tiny little nub. Let's refresh to make sure this is accurate here. And I really have been liking the volume profiles for the stopping points of where Bitcoin falls down to or goes up to as of late.
Yeah.
Let's get this here. So what do we got? 92 has this little nub. They're honestly, the main amount of sticking point I see on the hourly is about 96.6. And this is chaos trading realm. You got to keep this in mind. You're going to have this 92 nub, which is right here. Another nub at about 94.3. But the main one, the thickie, is right here at 96.6, 96.7. Let's back it up to the day. Let's get even more data. Look at how big that is. Jesus. Oh, that's a 96.5 smack dab. That is a massive, massive hurdle to overcome. Because you can see these things when you build up that amount of volume and trading to and from. That ended up as a pretty strong sticking point in trading this range. Super fun. Like I made lots of money trading this range. And actually kind of took the pedal off the gas until we were able to establish this range and really, turned up the heat when I saw the dip down to. Now I'm back excited about trading again, finally. But yeah, I mean, this 96.5 level, that looks like a very, very strong contentious point. And then beyond that, just the general fib will come into play, I think, here on the Bitcoin price action on the daily. This is the fib level for really the entire market here, from high to low. So this is a high previously at 69K. Low went down to 15K. So I think 96.6, 96.5, and then the next stop to fight for would be that 101 spot. But we're going to raw dog into Twitter now. So let's be careful here. Okay. Yep. Because things have been getting weird on Twitter. I won't go into how weird they have gotten. But let's see here. Oh yeah, I saw this one. You see, and I'm having a hard time with this one. Okay. So wasn't there Nate? Why would they spell this wrong?
I don't know. I mean, go down 3 more.
Nick Demandi representing your mom. Oh my God, Nick has been invited to the White House. Incredible. Oh my God. I can't
definitely
believe it.
Fake. But I'll see you at the White House, pal.
Yo, CZ is about to go to prison.
Good.
If Solana goes below 120, CZ prison.
Since he's gotten out of jail, he's fudded my trading bags nonstop, and I'm not here for it.
Yeah. Unhinged mode on Grok. If anyone's not using Grok, you're doing
yourself a disservice.
Yeah, you got to use Grok. Nat Ellison, Undo, Vitalik Buterin, probably in sweatpants, Anatoly from Solana. Now, I mean, the question is, who else is going to be on this, right? Yeah. Who else is going to be there? So we have Solana, we have Cardano is a good possibility. And then really, I feel like Chainlink is kind of a gimme with all those interactions they've been having at the Capitol over the past few days here. Chainlink seems pretty coded into this process here. I'm getting sidetracked into altcoins, but honestly, I'm the most excited about altcoins right now because what we see is short-term kind of pain, but the altcoins that I have been recommending to myself because I'm not a financial advisor
yet
have held up really damn good, honestly. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I was able to top off the bags. Holy cow. Matthew King dropping donations on the arena.
Jeez.
I'm waiting on those stream keys too, because I really want to start streaming on the arena.
Yeah.
Big time. God, I need to get Brianna in here like full time. I need a full-time assistant. I told Brianna that yesterday. I was like, you know what? You're doing so great. I need you in here all the time. Soon I'm going to have my kiddos with me and much more as well. So it's going to be a lot. It's a lot of work, but they're cute. And I love them. And I love having them involved in my life. Also, South Korea is set to approve a Bitcoin ETF soon. Source from Crypto Rover. Crypto Rover, you know what? Like, I like him as a person.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to believe this till I see it more set in stone. Rover's been known to kind of share some incorrect stuff. Here's Kelly Kellum with his Bitcoin prophecy. And I really like this take for the higher charts. And everyone that just came from the BitLab, they saw this. Here's what Kelly thinks we's doing right now. He's a descending wedge, kind of drawn out at the time being. A big hurdle or, kind of order block area that he's highlighted here. At about, I think that's like 94, 93 area. The real volume node that we were looking at is just above that. Kelly thinks that we're going to be topping the top end of this range right at about 108, 109, it looks like on this. But just a general upward trend line, Kelly has been crushing it too on the macro, like warned us about the general fall down too. So then I was like, fine, you're good at what you do. I'm just expecting us to hold and not fill the entire CME gap. We're back at that point. There is no other blockchain that can do what ICP does. That's true. But I don't really think blockchains need to take over Web3 or Web2. I think that it's more going to be the ones that kind of intermingle with the existing ecosystem for the time being that have the best fundamentals, in my opinion. ICP, I made a lot of money off of. I'm like one of the few profitable traders on ICP that I don't think I've ever met someone other than myself that's made money trading ICP,
I can believe that.
which gets me worried, right? That gets me worried because, full send, it's just, yeah, I mean, it's got Brian. Well, I agree too. It's like ICP hasn't had any traction. And it can run everything on chain. It's just like the things that are being chosen are being kind of plugged into the existing system. You know what I mean? That's kind of the pain, and realize like, what we love and what we hope happens, and then what's actually happening is kind of that comparison. This DZ covered it well on the morning show. China's firing up that money printer. This is what TJ and DZ going over. Essentially the tariffs putting a little bit of pressure on China and Germany. And TJ said it best, the ye who prints the last wins. So there it is. You know what I mean? We see the pumping of their financial markets over there, in China and Germany. We'll see a couple others. But you know what? United States, it's still the world reserve currency, and it'll wait as long as it needs to. ICP passed over. God. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully what I can hope for ICP is to do is like slight pumpage this cycle and then actually be a King Kugla in next cycle. Crypto tech eventually does win out. Absolutely. It's just the system's got to get used to this transition. First VR Rifleman, taking profits on ICP before. Good on you. I think that's the first. Tell me if you've ever made money trading ICP. I really want to know. Also, is it a nice tail? Is this, you see my rat? It's coming in. Look at this.
Based.
You see that? When I came to Georgia, I had a strong mullet. I had an excellent mullet. I'm growing that back. Someone, I guess, convinced me to cut my hair more professionally. I think it was all DZ's fault.
I believe it.
I think it's all
to
DZ's
be
fault.
fair, he doesn't have any hair.
You're bald.
You're bald. God damn.
I think it was DZ that convinced me to. Now, also from China, we're ready to fight till the end. The embassy just escalated tensions, declaring if war is what the U.S. wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war, or any other type of war, we're ready to fight to the end. This comes as economic and geopolitical friction between Washington and Beijing intensifies. With trade restrictions, sanctions, and military posturing in the mix, China is making it clear it's not backing down. Guess what? You can't fucking take advantage of us anymore, China. And this is America being back. If it must be war that you have to do, fine. You're not going to win that.
Send me to Taiwan.
I don't understand why everyone wants to try to stand up to America, who's been overspending on the military by 7-8 fold in comparison to the rest of the world for decades. Really? Is this something we're going to do at this point? And you guys, your special forces look like something off Temu. With the face mask, bulletproof vest.
I'm gonna look it up. I want to see what they see.
Yeah, dude, look at it. Just go look it up. I mean, it's just so intense. It's so it's foolish. It's foolish. Jerry Banfield faps to ICP. Banfield has been getting real with himself. Jerry Banfield, one of the biggest ICP, bulls, I guess, out there. He's going through all the lists. He's like, I'm such an idiot. This is the stupidest thing anyone could have said. He's going through all of his, posts. His ICP is going to flip Bitcoin. ICP is going to be $100, in a few months. And he's just going through what am I doing? I should be fired. The good thing for Jerry Banfield is it's up to him if he's fired or not, right? He can keep making content. Just absolutely crazy. Make toast, not war. How about that? Right?
Yeah.
Make toast, not war. And you know what? If you're upset about the trade relations, then stop trying to take advantage of the United States. That's just all it is. That's just all it is, man. So Sergey officially invited to the White House Crypto Summit in D.C. this Friday. This is the juice. Eleanor Tourette knows the alpha, drops the alpha. She let us learn that Chainlink co-founder Sergey will also be attending Friday. Only a few crypto industry leaders were chosen to attend this Trump-related roundtable, along with the U.S. government officials and policymakers. This is a big damn deal.
That is huge.
Particularly for my bags. I'm a utility maxi, have been for years, been laughed at for years. And I see posts on Twitter why aren't Chainlink Marines louder and stuff? It's we can sit here and stack the best crypto asset outside of Bitcoin, and not sit here trying to throw mud on everyone else, because guess what? Most of these projects use Chainlink to communicate their price feeds, right? Drew, should I dump Say and add to my Link or Morpho bag? I'm actually seeing more of an opportunity zone on Morpho, if that were me. But on Say might be a sneaky little mover. Like, Say is another one that's high risk and extremely high reward.
Yeah.
Say has enticed me. And, it's not just because the name is similar to Sui, it's that it has pretty good pumps when the market resurges. I know lately it's been kind of left behind, but if we're talking about, if I'm thinking between should I add more Chainlink or Morpho at this exact time that we're in right now, I am choosing Morpho to add to. And I've been bolstering my Morpho bags. I've bolstered my Ondo bags, my Arrow bags, and my Chainlink bags. Arrow, Ondo, Morpho, Chainlink, in that general realm is where I see the most value for altcoins right now. That's just me. Everyone else has a bunch of other, like my wife has a bag of H-bar, and she has all kinds of things. Dems last night were like, we're not clapping F them kids. That was so jacked up.
Yeah, I know.
The kid with the brain cancer, tumor thing.
And,
that was sad, man.
That was depressing.
Like, what are they doing?
And the night before, he was being bullied by people on just like the street because he was walking the streets.
Oh my God. It's so crazy. How in the hell did Cali Crypto Dude get banned? Really?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't
deport
deport
him. We need to find him. That's gonna be a mission. That's gonna be a mission of mine. Here's Chainlink co-founder Sergi, also attending with and this is the crypto ball, I believe, or he's standing with Mr. Saylor. I believe that the biggest, strongest crypto projects out there that I can have the most conviction on are, in terms of price performance and longevity, as things sit right now, are Bitcoin and Chainlink. There's a slew of different reasons why. Was he banned by Nick? No, he wasn't.
Don't know.
No, what up, Brianna? Good to see you here. Also, Chainlink received a mild rebound ahead of other altcoins following a market-wide plummet that saw the coin fall to $13. And that is indeed where I saw, I told it on the basement, or on the Discover Crypto channel. DZ asked me what I'm most excited about. I bought Chainlink at $1.90, $5, and I just recently added more to the position at $13. So I do not consistently buy Chainlink. When I see max pain, when I see max fear, and I see the best opportunity, that's when I do indeed buy it. Cali Crypto Dude and Meanless are in one can. Banana Republic is Meanless. I don't know if people
Meanless
understand
is just, he just changed his name to hide from Nick. But
no, I know the speech pattern. I know it's Meanless. And I love Meanless. You know what I mean? And Meanless was banned in the past for a lot of people on the outside looking into our situation. They don't really understand how unhinged the opposition is to our current situation. Now they're starting to see that, and truth will come to light over time. I literally don't have to do anything. More people will realize that we're the ones in the right, and all I got to do is keep focusing on crypto. So, Meanless, you're fine. I understand. We recommend paying attention to the top 5 Link wallet holdings, which have stayed on their growth trajectory and now have combined 18.15% of the coin's entire supply, worth $2.9 billion. So major Chainlink wallets here to keep an eye on for sure. But some, deep crypto native insiders / people that are part of the entire transition of the finance industry probably know exactly what's coming. And that is, in my opinion, where things are going. We also had a little bit of new proposal on Aave Governance Forum regarding Chainlink SVR being mentioned. Aave revenue is also expected to increase with the introduction of Chainlink's powered SVR, allowing the protocol to extract revenue while protecting users from bad debt in market downturns. Very, very important little features here. The revenue, while difficult to predict since it's tied to the market volatility that is inherently unpredictable, is expected to be significant, up to more than $10 million a year, and can be mobilized to finance part of Avanomics. Very, very cool little features that Chainlink gives to these other protocols. Aave, another very, very strong one. Kind of within, it was when we saw the World Liberty Fine, what they were buying originally, pretty easy menu to just fade and do decently well this market with. Also, Cardano holding up damn well. It's from Phil. ADA is the only coin that did not fully lose its gains from the crypto reverse pump. Why is that, you may ask? Something may be happening on the other scope. Let's go to Cardano. Sitting here at 95 cents. Honestly, looking great. A major pump. And it fell down to about 80 cents, which I was like, all right, here we go. The rest of the market fell all the way back down to those original pump 2 moments. Cardano did indeed hold at 80 cents and bounced very, very nicely off that. Feeling good that I finally built like a sizable bag of Cardano. There's some dude that follows me. I think it was like Baker. He's like trying to shake me down for my name handle on Twitter. He's like, how much are you going to pay me for Druth on Cardano? Like, how about I won't ban you forever when I see you in my chat, if ever? Because I know where you've been hanging out.
Give me my name.
Yeah, I know where you've been hanging out. I pay better attention than most people think. So now Arbitrum is now available on Robinhood as well. Arbitrum, ARB, available on Robinhood for the normies. ARB, I'm not too excited about buying spot positions. I do understand a large amount of projects and movement is happening on it, but it's just not tickling my fancy when it comes to chart perspectives here. So we go to the all-time. This is why. Okay. It's just because it's consistently putting in lower lows. And, at a point, I do expect this to turn around when Ethereum really starts pumping. What am I going to do? Wait until Ethereum breaks 4K, right, for some pumps on Arbitrum. And I do think at a point that'll happen, but I'm getting so much more action on these other plays. I think Drew, no, it was the uwu. It was the way he said uwu with such confidence that I knew it was meaningless.
You can't hide, okay?
$1.33, the next big resistance rate. I could see that. I have 3 Cardano. Give me that Druth name. I know. Now everyone's going to go into a bidding war to like own my name on Cardano. Thanks to this dude. Ugh, unbelievable. Now, moving on. If you invested $10,000 in Ethereum in June of 2023, you'd now have $11,500. If you invested $10,000 in eggs in June of 2023, you would now have $80,000. This is great because I produce eggs. And honestly, this is going to be the next Bitcoin. I'm already having people come after me for my egg bag. I'm trying to protect them because I'm trading with Manawak, and then I got a lot of people at my wife's work that want to, a lot of people at my wife's work, they are trying to outbid everyone else. So it's like getting into this trade war over our eggs because word got out that my wife spends like a ton of money on organic feed. Free range. We got maybe the best eggs. Okay.
They're
very
huge,
happy chickens.
huge supply.
They're huge. So eggs are pretty solid. And honestly, like having chickens in your property area, I don't have really a backyard. I have a prairie that they live on. It's just food security. It's insurance that the kids are always going to have good food for them. And it's important for me as a father to make sure that they're always taken care of because that's the main thing that you should be doing here, not, freaking out about your bags, taking care of your kids. He's hoarding our eggs. Misty have made it. Yes, I have. Oh, not pot. I should enact tariffs on my eggs. That's genius.
25% and then knock it down over some time to 10%.
No, 100% tariffs on my eggs. As of today, I'm signing a Druth executive order. 100% tariffs on the eggs.
The court of blockchain basement has spoken.
It's happening. And now we have Ondo and BlackRock. More and more tokens are being scooped up by BlackRock. So, BlackRock's leaning into Ondo more and more. Ondo at this point, value-wise, is the second biggest position that I have. And I feel very comfortable with that. I feel relieved that the top two, you see the charts today. Let's go to crypto bubbles. Because it's really nice to just kind of visualize what's in the pain mode while the rest of the market's moving. What's really kind of lagging here. Chainlink looking nice and juicy right there. And then Ondo, as you can see, nice big. And this Nick made a funny post. Bitcoin Cash pumping. That's how you know retail's coming back. So there it is. But honestly, the biggest kind of Jito out of the left field, BSV, more retail love. Tau, what is Tau at right now? What are we at? What is this? 300? Tau actually might be at a pretty decent grab spot here. Let's see. I love these times because there's cheap, good altcoins. $307. So yeah, this is fantastic. Fantastic. This is the yearly graph on Bitensor Tau. Bitensor Tau is going to be one of the longer standing AI plays, and I think AI is going to be a huge narrative. Also, within the AI realm, let's look at Graphane, Mr. Isaac.
Yay. I'm so excited.
Here. No, you're on your way, bud. You're on your way.
I'm on my way back. We're up.
18% on the day, $72 million market cap. You're a simple 2x from flatlining here. So I think you're going to get it.
I'm gonna.
When I was joking that I should buy your pain, that would have been like a 50% move.
Yeah.
To the upside. I should have just done it.
Yeah, you should have.
It would have been offensive to you. No, it wouldn't have been offensive.
No.
Now, Isaac.
Yes, sir.
When this thing returns to $200 million, are you going to hold the bag or are you going to transfer it out? Like, what's your game plan of this? Have you thought about that yet?
I might move out, or at least move out part of the position because I have a fairly large position in Graphane.
You do. You're heavily overexposed.
I'm heavily overexposed, and I'm also heavily down, but that's okay. I might move like half of my bag into, I don't know, maybe Solana or some other moon. I might move it honestly into Chainlink or Chainlink or Arrow, in my opinion.
Okay. Arrow is more beat down than Chainlink.
That's true.
And I think Arrow's fundamentals are all still there. It's smaller market cap. If I'm having to choose between Chainlink and Arrow, I'd be going after Arrow right now. Yeah. Someone asked if they should close their long. I mean, honestly, I have to speak in terms of if I got in, which I did not, and I hate myself for not doing it, but I was trying to be greedy, getting, what did it fall down to? This is the daily. Where did I had just under this volume node. It came within $100 or something like that. Where is it at? Yeah, so I was trying to get 87 flat. Did not happen. It fell down to 87.6. I was trying to catch something. It only touched the top end of this volume node in a more zoomed in profile. So I left it alone. I'm assuming this is within the day. I mean, this is chop zone. This is chop city. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with taking profits. Nothing wrong with taking profits.
You don't go broke taking profits ever.
Earning free. You know what? Me and Vet, I have kind of a sneaky plan from Mr. Veteran Crypto and potentially even Jeff at the Blockchain Report.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So we're cooking in the background. It sucks only owning 8 Chainlink because I didn't get in early. I get that feeling, Sis7. So Chainlink is already pretty high up. If you're punching up, right, and you're DCAing maybe $100 a month or something like that, you have to act pretty aggressively. At the I would be looking at the lower part of the top 100, maybe in the top 200, to find good projects with value add. But at this point in the game, I mean, in general, I don't know, man. I still feel like Chainlink can absolutely accomplish triple-digit numbers. So, God, that's a tough one. All I can do is show you that it's still being integrated, that there's still government interworkings with it, that it's still being cooked into the future, and know where I'm positioned and feel comfortable with it. I can't tell people exactly what to do. Karate Combat has also just integrated with Solana, billion-dollar fight league with $30 million in a token market cap, built through the entire bear market while others died. Partnered with Bonk as well on 15,000 square foot Miami facility, and currently #1 sport token at $13 million market cap, generating hundreds of millions of monthly views with 6 million in established followers. Kind of an interesting play. Kind of an interesting thing to see there from Karate Combat here. So Karate Combat integrating with Solana. I'll be interested to see what they're going. And isn't it H-Bar that also is working with Karate Combat?
I cannot confirm.
Let me know
deny.
in the chat. I thought it was H-Bar that's also working with Karate Combat. Now, Pump.Fun. Someone asking if I'm done with memes. I don't know. Is the world done with memes? Trading
Seems
volume
like
has plunged 94%. As the hype dies down, time for the real products to shine. And you know what? When I saw the Trump meme coin over explosion, I was like, okay. I get it. People are kind of tired. Like the time frame that these meme coins did well was shortened and shortened and shortened until it came down to like a half hour, 20 minutes. You had to get in right as it launched and then get out before it completely rugged. So in short, I don't really mess with meme coins. When is Karate Combat swooping up Druth for a fight? Guess what? I asked George, why won't you let me come fight? Why? What's the deal? What have I done? I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight. They wouldn't let me in. What have I done? I don't know. You tell me. I thought we were all George. You know what I mean? But pumped up fun, trading volume plunging. Meme coin doesn't really excite me. Nick was hilarious when we were on a space with like 300,000 people listening. And he's like, this has turned into a knife fight behind a strip mall bar in the middle of fucking Oklahoma or something like that. It's turned into a shit show. I do want to check out a meme coin that has not turned into a shit show. And actually, in my mind, is starting to escape what it means to be a meme coin, which is Coins Chick Coin. I will check that out for you. Mrs. Nicole Ministator. Here it is. So it's at $240 million market cap. One thing I am noting is a little bit of curvature overall. So she's got to look for some big catalysts. Maybe a big announcement or something happening near Bitcoin Vegas would help this out. A little bit of a rounding, but in general, still holding up pretty damn well over a very, very long time frame. This goes back to July of 2024, and this is indeed a microcap at $244,000. Interesting little coin there for anyone that's hyper interested in extreme volatility. Health on a shelf. German Ministry of Defense is saying that the German government has reached its supplying limit when it comes to Ukraine and additional weapons from its current stockpiles. Oh no.
Get fucked.
Looks like you have to print money and start your economy back on because you've been trying to dump too many materials into making sure World War III happens next door to you. Not the wisest thing you could do. So maybe just stop trying to make World War III happen. Maybe focus on your economy. Maybe focus on your border. What's the big deal with that? What are they saying? Your ass is too tall and reach too far. Is that really true,
you're
though?
too base.
No, that's not.
I know. There's
Ansem was like, what is he like? Ansem is taller than me. I mean, granted, he's like 190 pounds.
He can't fight for shit, dude.
I'm like, Ansem, I think is 6'6". I'm 6'5". The difference is weight. Like I'm 245, maybe 250. Ansem is 190 pounds. And I actually have 3-inch longer arms than Ansem does. So I'm shorter, but with longer arms and much heavier. So that might pose a problem. And everyone's like telling me to go like fight this dude or fight that guy. And they're all like 5 feet tall. I don't know like what it is. Like most of these people are like 5 something. You know what I mean? It kind of trips me out. Here's the Democrats telling the reality of their intentions. Here, let's have a listen.
You don't care about this country, and that is unacceptable if you claim to be the president of the United States. So we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to fight back, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, to his stealing, and to his cheating. And we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, to his stealing, and to his cheating.
So they're going to continue to speak lies to his truth?
At least they told the truth that time.
What in the hell is going on in their minds, man? And everyone's like, I'm at the point where everyone wakes me up and they're like, did you hear the Democrats said this or that and the other thing? And I don't even care anymore. Like they've turned completely irrelevant. I don't know.
Retards.
They're irrelevant. They have to do, I hope that they have a party in 2028. I hope that there's an opposition to to the Republican Party at this point, because it's not going to be healthy to have a single party administration, right?
No.
But then, I see how much damage they've done to their own party, and then they continue coming out here and saying this idiotic rhetoric. It's like, who in their right mind is going to continue supporting them other than, these trannies in Uganda, which, do those count?
I don't know.
Do they really count?
No.
I was about to say something very brutal about that.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know where I was going. Also the IRS is going to cut half of its 90,000 person workforce And the rest of us here on Twitter are having very orgasmic reactions to such a conversation of getting rid of half of the IRS. Fantastic. And you know what? Send the remainders down to the border so that they can secure the country instead of robbing from it year over year. Now, DOJ, FBI, and FBI headquarters listed for sale as Trump is shrinking the government. Trump administration considering selling the iconic federal buildings, including the DOJ, FBI, and the Labor Department HQs, as part of a major downsizing push. The GSA has identified 443 properties, totaling 80 million square feet that are not core to government operations, potentially saving $430 million a year. Buildings in Chicago, Atlanta, Cleveland, and Los Angeles are also on the list, with 100,000 workers already gone. Washington's bureaucracy is shrinking fast, and the Dems are big mad here. So we kind of got to go visit the Atlanta buildings that they're planning to shut down, don't you think?
Yeah, we should.
That'd be some fun field reporting to do.
We'll make some videos. We'll like make some shorts about it.
You know, and what's my problem leaving Avalanche out of this core altcoin conversation? I feel aggravated with myself because you're right. Avalanche is a core hold of mine. It's not okay. Let's go to the portfolio. Let's go to the portfolio here. We're going. Do you guys that watch live, watch the show, share the show, first of all. I see Coins Chicks in there. Shout out to you. Now, the core of my portfolio is as this. And these are all the coins that exist in my portfolio in one regard or next. Wink, this one's got some work to do. It's had a little bit of a sell-off. I'm holding it for the culture. Arena, because I'm interested in SocialFi growing on Avalanche. Ondo, second biggest holding, doing great, $1.08. Chainlink, first biggest at $16.08, doing actually fantastic greens across the board there. Plume, nice and up from my original entry point, and a sneaky little RWA play hooked in with Ondo. Pi for the culture because I'm chaos.
Yes.
This is actually coming at number 11 in terms of size of market cap right now. And you know what? I might just dump it. At
this point, yeah.
Constellation, probably going to end up being one of my biggest gainers in terms of percentage gained. This is not only American focused project, it's American focused and American based, and it solves a real problem of data security. So I think there's a lot to be had with Constellation DAG. Cardano, because Charles Hoskinson is doing some crazy stuff behind the scenes. He's acting too confident for me to fade him. And Charles Hoskinson, very intelligent guy. Moonwell, because I see the TVL still going well. I think the base ecosystem is going to be explosive. My entry point's at around 3 cents for this one. Aerodrome, I'm still weighed like up in general terms of my entry points because the original buys were at 18 cents and I've been sprinkling more at 50 cents and just a touch more at this recent crash, sitting at 60 cents. This is where the major value proposition for me is Aerodrome being down so hard. Now, Avalanche, I think it's number 5 or number 5 or 4 in terms of size of my portfolio position.
Yeah.
But I definitely am excited about the future for Avalanche. I think it's a slept on project, and a big signal we got was that all the people fleeing Solana, they went to Avalanche and Sonic, but bigger moves really were seen on Avalanche's ecosystem. So that, you know, what's missing out of this is a little exposure to Sonic. I feel like Sonic is a great project. XRP, because I forgot to dump this. I sold like 10,000 tokens and I still had like 500 or 600 of them left. Is what it is. Whatever. You know, XRP, great. You're at 248. My original buys on this were freaking like 17 cents.
Not bad.
There you go. At all. Morpho, you know, great buying opportunity in my opinion in the current market conditions. Morpho is the chosen child for base or Coinbase loans on your Bitcoin, right? So seeing that, and then Jupiter, this one bothers me the most. Going through my portfolio, I was just reminded of something that, I mean, am I crazy for maybe, and I think I am. Maybe I'm just a little bit too bearish on what I've seen Solana, what happened to Solana.
Yeah.
And just as I say the word Solana, there's Crypto Sivo. Maybe I am being too bearish on Solana right now, you know?
Yeah.
Because David Sachs likes it, even though he doesn't own it. He sold it before he took the administration spot. It's American based, you know, and I have said that AI is probably going to prosper on Solana, which is where the focus has really gone. You know what? Maybe we should have is Solana dead video.
Maybe
we should do that and really dive into how much revenue is because I feel like there's still a lot of users. Pump.fund seems a little quiet, but there's still a lot of transactions in general happening. So maybe, there's some opportunity there because it's sitting here toiling at like $140, just barely over the prison sentence for CZ at $120. So maybe we're fading a little bit too hard for the time being. You know what I mean? Because at these low levels, I'm still expecting to see a Solana above $300.
Yeah.
And I could see a lot of action happening over the next year. Like my bull case for Solana is about $1,000 a unit. So maybe this is you might get a, 6, 7, maybe even 8x from the prices it's at right now. Just the basic Solana token, not to mention the ecosystem. I'll leave Jupiter. Jesus. I'll leave the Jupiter play there. Sol is a buy. Sol is far from dead. See, the people like it too. Yeah. And I got smart chat. I got a smart chat. So with that being said, I love and appreciate every single one of you out there that support each other. If you guys see each other out on the Twitterverse, share each other's tweets, like each other, support each other, and support the basement. Trade with us. We have links down in the description for BTCC, as you can see below me. And we also have links for like 2Bit and every other exchange that we work with, like a CoinW and, I think there's a few others like maybe Blowfin. But also the most important thing that we can do here in crypto is to take advantage of being able to be your own bank. Use code BASE10, get yourself an Arculus cold storage wallet, become your own bank, take control of your crypto assets because the music and the fun is going on right now. And we're still moving through the year with fun ahead of us. But there will be a time where the music stops, especially within the altcoin sector. And you need to make sure that your crypto is safe and off of exchanges for when that time comes. Use code BASE10, get 10% off, and become your own bank. Ooh, Corey got gifted a membership from KJam, too.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to you, KJam. Thank you very much. And shout out to you, Corey, my man, the myth, the legend. Corey is a badass. Corey knows some sick moves, some karate moves.
Oh, yeah. I saw... He posted this bow staff video. I was like, dude, this guy's secretly a fucking ninja.
Yeah. He's like one of those guys you would not expect to be a good fighter at the gas station.
Yeah.
That would just wreck. You know what I mean? He just whips out like some nunchucks and just starts fucking things up. All right. So we're going to head out. I'm going to go hit the gym. And I love and appreciate every single one of you out there. Support each other and lift each other up. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty, a lot of sadness in the short term as these price resets have happened. Oh God, Shake, need a hoodie.
I'm shutting down the fucking website.
Well, but that doesn't mean that I can't just send them to them though.
True.
Because that's what I'm doing for Catch 'em All.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I should do.
Maybe
because I want to get rid of a lot of those things.
Yeah.
But maybe we should work out some kind of massive merch giveaway for the basement peeps. Because you guys are the core of this channel. You guys are the core. So maybe I'll work on something like that. That'd be actually kind of fun. Woke as fuck bucket. That's right. Did you see it? How does he know?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's literally what I have. That's the good stuff right there. All right. Love and appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.